Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for Maharaja, and today I'm going to be talking about something very interesting, and it is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, which is taking place this Sunday on July 18th, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on the WWE Network and anywhere else you can watch it. But I would want to just quickly run through all the matches and share my views and my predictions for it. So the first match on the card that I'm going to be looking at is the Tag Team title match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. It is AJ Styles and Omos versus the Raw Raiders or Viking Raiders. And I think in this match, AJ Styles and Omos are going to retain the championships. I would love to see Raw Raiders, Viking Raiders win that, but I think that Omos is too much of a destructive force and AJ Styles has too much talent for them to lose at this point. I think they might lose it soon, but not right now. Next match is the Raw Women's Championship match between Rhea Ripley and Flair. So in this match, I definitely think that Rhea Ripley is going to retain. Her reign has been up and down, but I think right now she's in a pretty good place, and I think she's going to retain against Charlotte. This feud has been, pretty fun to watch, but nothing like too extraordinary. So I don't think that Rhea Ripley is going to lose the title in a feud like this. And speaking of women's championships, SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair, I think, is definitely going to be putting her title on the line at Money in the Bank. Now, it could be against Bayley. I think the injury angle might be a fake one. Bayley's faking her injury and then she attacks Bianca on SmackDown this week. So it could be Bayley versus Bianca at Money in the Bank, or we could see Sasha Banks return and take on Bianca at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. But I think either of these matches is going to happen at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and Bianca will definitely have a match there. Now we move on to the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and this is a very interesting field. We've got Zelina, Asuka, Naomi, Alexa, Nikki, Liv, and Natalya. So who I want to win the most is Liv Morgan, followed by Naomi. So either of them could be great Money in the Bank callers. Naomi could do a custom Money in the Bank briefcase, and Liv Morgan, of course, is having a very good time with her career right now, proving herself week in, week out. So Money in the Bank could be her ticket to the top, and I also think that Money in the Bank could help Naomi revive her career for the good, for the better, because Naomi is a main event level talent and she should be performing there week in, week out. But that's not the case, so I think the Money in the Bank briefcase could definitely put the spotlight on her and get her the much needed success that she has earned and deserves. Moving on to the other Money in the Bank ladder match, the men's match, we have Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, Matt Riddle, Ricochet, John Morrison, Big E, Shinsuke, and Seth Rollins. So I think the highest chance of winning here goes to Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre. I don't think that anyone else is having a high chance of winning, but I would love to see Big E win this match. But the other angle that I think that could be really interesting is Jinder Mahal takes out Drew McIntyre before the match happens, and Jinder Mahal replaces him, and then Jinder Mahal wins the contract. That is something that I would personally love to see as a fan of Jinder. But if we look at this field, I think Drew, Big E, or Seth are definitely going to be the best picks to win this match, and I think all three of them would make good winners. But I would especially love to see Big E hold that contract, because I would love to see him get the World Championship as soon as possible, and him with the Money in the Bank contract would be really fun. He could just sit at ringside every single match that the champion has, and he could just talk trash and have fun, and it would be really cool to see. So now we have our first main event, which is for the WWE Championship between Bobby Lashley, our champion, and Kofi Kingston, the challenger. So the past few weeks, these two guys have had an incredible program with Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, going up against Bobby Lashley, defeating him multiple times and getting the upper hand and the advantage. So it's been pretty cool seeing everything back and forth. But this is a very historic match in itself, because this is one of the few times that we are going to see two black men in the same ring competing for such a prestigious championship. I believe someone on Twitter mentioned that this is only the fourth time that we're having this kind of match between two black men competing for the world title, and I think it's really special. But as for the winner, I think Bobby Lashley is going to retain this and then lose to Brock Lesnar at a later date. But I would absolutely adore if Kofi Kingston is able to cash in his way to the victory and just have another good one with the title, because Kofi is one of the best stars, if not the best star that Monday Night Raw has to offer right now, and I think Kofi would definitely be deserving of another title reign after all the works he's put in for the past 11 years. The reign ending with Brock Lesnar, it was a bitter taste in our mouth, so it would be nice to have Kofi have another proper reign that ends in a proper way. Now we move on to our main event, the final match of the card, Edge versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. This match is perhaps the most anticipated and exciting match on the card for Money in the Bank, and I think that Edge is finally going to have his moment. No shit here, just Edge finally goes in, gets the win, and has one of the best WWE title reigns that we have seen in the past few years. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think Roman has a chance here, considering the fact that now Edge does not have a triple threat here. He has a one-on-one match, and he is highly motivated and highly passionate about this WWE title run that he thinks that he needs to have and that he wants to have. So I think Edge is definitely taking the championship home to send the live audience home happy, because this is So that was the Money in the Bank 2021 match card for you guys, and some of my predictions for it. So if you found this video helpful, or if you liked it, then you could drop a like on this video, and also hopefully subscribe to my channel. It would help me out a lot. And if you think this was a good video, also please let me know in the comments if I should make more of these, because I've been a wrestling fan for a long time, and I would love to share more of my passion and my thoughts with all of you guys, and to interact with you and get to grow a community.